Hey everybody, wanted to give you guys a review of the game that aired on Tuesday on BET at 10 o'clock. Before I get into the actual specifics of the episode itself, I want to first put a public service announcement out to BET to tell you that you should probably either move the game to an earlier time or come up with other programming that comes on before the game comes on at 10 o'clock. Because I'm expected to sit through old episodes of the game, waiting for a new episode of the game, and then the old episodes are reminding me how bad the new episodes are in comparison. So you might not be doing it just the right way. You might think that it was pretty smart, but you're actually talking me out of continuing to watch. So you might want to rethink that whole, sort of approach to the programming schedule. So, on Tuesday's episode, okay, I will say it started off kind of slow. But as I've said before, I'm willing to give them a chance. I watch far worse shit on TV, and frankly, the game isn't that bad. It's a pretty good show. Is all of it great? No. But it's pretty damn good when you put it as a whole. Now I can say that. I can say overall it's a pretty decent show. We still are trying to figure out what Malik is doing in reference to his escapades with the owner's wife. I mean, I think we all kind of know it's going to lead to nowhere, but we got to kind of wait to see where it develops. The best part of the game, honestly, is the relationship between Melanie and Derwin and the Janae controversy. That stuff is really what's keeping this show alive. It works, and I like it. I actually think that Melanie's a selfish little bitch. She's very selfish. And that it's all going to come back to bite her in the ass. I'm not really quite sure how I felt about Derwin just taking her back ever so easily, because I look at it like this. If you thought enough to open up your mouth and tell that it's not his kid, she needed to be just as strong of a woman to open up and say, listen, the test results are wrong and he is your kid. And I need to apologize to you. I need to apologize to Janae and your son for what I did. But she didn't do that. And then Derwin took her back. So he's stupid too. So, I'm not really sure what to make of all that. And it looks like Janae's going to take his ass to the cleaners, but it's well deserved considering he's stupid enough to still continue to sit there with Melanie. Because I go, listen, if you thought enough to marry the man, you knew about the baby and the woman before you married him. So instead of rushing to marry his ass, you should have really taken out the time to figure out if you wanted to be in this whole this new family, this family of a kid that's not yours, that he had with someone else, and that you have to, be supportive in that. I don't think Melanie really thought it through. As Tasha Mack said, Melanie just wanted to win, and she won. And I'm not quite sure she got the prize she wanted. Now, this whole Kelly story, I'm tired of her, so I'm not even going to get into Kelly. However, I did like the fact that the relationship between the girls really went back to the way it was the very last season of the game prior to this. However, I thought that the taking off of the tops was a little just, I don't know, it was just like, come on, for real, this is the only way y'all can have some private time. I get it in relation to the fact that Kelly is trying to do this reality show, but it was a little ridiculous to me. Because I've seen nudity on reality TV, honey, and they do not leave the room because you have decided to put your tits out. That's what the little blurs are for, the little blur screen. It goes in front of our faces like that. That's what that's for. Tits, ass, and all those good things. Last but not least, overall, again, I think the show is much improved from last week. Still needs to be improved. Long way coming, but overall, I liked it. I will watch again. Slow on the little parts. I would say with Jason, I'm liking his storyline. But that Dippin' Pits was, it's catchy, but it was corny as fuck. I mean, you can say what you want. I mean, all of you who want to spin it and everything, Dippin' Pits, come on. That shit's corny. They could have found another way to fill a moment. For a second, I thought I was watching the show that comes on after it. It's so bad I can't even remember the name of it. But I thought I was watching that show with Keita with the whole bad song thing, and I just couldn't do that with Jason. So I could have done without the Dippin' Pits, or they needed to put it in another place, switch it, take it in another direction. Because I'm going, Jason, you're standing up there that long, the sunglasses on that black that you don't see no one else is dancing along. A little too much. But again, I'm gonna check it out next Tuesday. Listen, folk, you should too. It's not often that we get black professionals on television. Are they perfect? No, but they are not crackheads. So take advantage and support the show. I know it's on BET, but there's not a damn thing we can do about that. They have MTV money now, so they beat out TV One to buy it. What can you do, right? So please support the show. Why? Because if not, we're gonna get our asses another Homeboys from outer space, and I'm not watching that shit. So come on, folks, give it a chance, okay? So thanks a lot, folks. Peace.